Hey, hey. All right.
We're doing
What happened?
another Pokemon.
What happened last time on Killer 7?
We exploded Japan.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
And what else? Everyone died.
The end. No, I think it might be a good idea to just, I don't know, debrief on that game if you want to. If you have anything that you have to say after, having a couple days to stew on things.
Have you had a chance to synthesize Killer 7 yet? I think that game is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Just a little bit.
That's my hot take.
I mean, I will say, the game certainly has something to say. I'm just not sure what it is. And I don't know if there is any understanding what that is, but that's okay. So I think you just play Killer 7 for the ride, you know?
I think that after having time to digest that game, I think my conclusion is, fuck you.
That's not very nice.
Bullets. That's what Khan says. He says,
oh, okay.
You. And he shoots his gun.
This is too easy. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna be playing Pokemon HardGold this time because, frankly, I got sick of Pokemon Red. That game has some really, questionable design at points.
Supposedly, this game is a little bit less, brain-breaking.
A little bit. This game has almost competent design, I would say.
For a Pokemon game?
Yes. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about the specifics of this game a little bit more as we get into it, but I think this game is actually kind of good.
It's a video game. That's not possible.
I also, hot take, I think Killer 7 was pretty good.
I mean, you have a better capability of assessing that because you were playing it. I was just watching. I don't know.
I had so much fun playing that game.
Well, then there you go. And I had a great time being scared and confused and shitting.
And laughing like a heaven smile when we saw the band name Thoughts in Reverse.
There should be like a blurb on the cover with like a critic's review from me that just says it made me shit.
What was something we said in that clip? What's the opposite of a thought? Thoughts in reverse. They should put that on their CD.
The blurb will be, I'm going to have an aneurysm or something. I think I think I said, this game's going to give me a stroke. I think that's what I said.
Anyway, Pokemon HardGold. Let's get to it, huh?
I mean, the ending of that game, like, by the third cutscene, it's like third Lord of the Rings cutscene, it does start to feel like old Tekken cutscenes where you're like, what is happening?
I love the ending where it turns out that pink guy was the heaven smile all along. Because I found, I was reading on TV Tropes and I saw like a fan theory that suggests that, like, that implies that Kunlun dresses up in a gimp suit for Harmon.
Yep.
And I love that.
Because they fuck each other.
Yes. You had come up with that idea, and I'm like, apparently you're not the only one that thought that.
And I'm right.
Anyway, let's play some HardGold. Maybe? Am I gonna have to... Like, we're just gonna have to do it like this. That's fine.
I'm going to attempt to open a bottle of San Pellegrino without getting water everywhere.
Oh, good luck. It's a bird.
Yeah, I did it.
Congratulations. All right, this is
Well,
a DS game, so I've actually got the top screen on the left and the bottom screen on the right, just because that'll allow us to see everything a little better.
Ah, we came prepared. So it sounds like you've played this game before.
Oh yeah, this is actually it's either this or Emerald. That's my favorite Pokemon game. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a game that one of my sister's online friends actually sent me back in high school for my birthday. I'd never met him or anything. I was really surprised that he had done that.
All right, the question must be asked, however.
Yeah?
Is Jinx in this game?
I think so. I'm not sure off the top of my head, to be completely honest.
All right, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell. Let's put the ending stream on. 'Cause
Interesting.
We're not. I'm done. I'm leaving.
It's Professor Oak again.
Hi.
He's the Pokemon professor. He's got to teach us a few things that we should know about the world.
Okay.
It's inhabited by Pokemon. We all know this. It's a mill.
Yeah, I learned that in 2nd grade.
Sometimes we play, sometimes we work, sometimes we fuck.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Yes, I know.
Alright, are we a boy or a girl? I don't know which one's which.
Why don't I have an option to be a they, them?
Because this is from like 2009?
This fucking game hates queer people. Obviously, we're gonna be a girl.
Sure. What's our name?
Our name is gonna be,
We can just be female, 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 female.
Yeah, perfect. I was, no, that's perfect.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that.
We're a girl!
Cut me off. Because you cut me off right before I suggested Momo.
Yes, my name is Girl!
The greatest tale is about to unfold. I think you're probably wrong.
I think this is just going to be a shit show.
Oh my god. We just shrank into a little bug. We're a little Milky Way sized.
A Milky Way! It's a we.
Milky.
We is huge in Johto, too.
But anywho, happy 4th of July, everybody!
Yeah, we seem to always play Pokemon on holidays. Like, there was National
many-
Hot Cross Buns Day, now Independence Day.
How many fireworks have you set off today?
I fucking hate fireworks, man. Adventure! Excited! I love
I'm excited.
Pokemon!
I love Pokemon!
Very nice.
But yes, the only thing I know about how you celebrated today was that you sent me pictures of your dog and you said that your uncle was wearing a Ween shirt.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that means you had a good time.
Yeah, I had a good day. Alright, well, our neighbor, Professor Elm, is looking for me, and the lab is right next door. She's giving me a bag. My mom's giving me a trainer card. She's letting me save. Options are helpful. And they are, because they're going to allow me to change the tuck speed to fast. And also, they're going to allow me to change the frames. Like in that one. I don't know, any of these standing out to you?
I like that
one's
blue.
nice.
I liked the kind of blue one. Well, that one's nice too.
Yeah, I like this one. Let's go with that.
Okay. Oh my god.
It's a Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Bye.
It's just like when a dog comes up to you, you know? I like your bag.
Yeah, I was rewatching our Harry Potter stream. One of the all of them. I was rewatching all of them because they're madness. And there's one part where Kavo says if he could have a Pokemon, he wouldn't have one. He's no interest, and I think that is a sign that he needs to be institutionalized.
Yes.
You should. I feel like unless you don't know anything about Pokemon, like if someone asks what Pokemon would you have, you should have one ready.
Oh, yeah. Like, my immediate answer is either a Joltik or a Slowpoke.
Now, I've said many times that my favorite Pokemon is Psyduck.
Uh-huh.
However, I was thinking recently, I was like, just because he's my favorite, does that mean that in a practical sense, he is the type of Pokemon I want to have as, like, a pet?
Right.
Or would I rather have something else? Would I rather have, like, I don't know, like a Bidoof or something?
Something a little more nice.
Like, I feel like Psyduck would make a great roommate.
Just because you can relate to him?
Oh yeah, he seems like a guy I would get along with.
Alright, we're about to choose our starter. I will let you have free reign here.
Oh!
We got Totodile, our water type.
Totodile? Oh, he's kind of cute. But he's a little too croc-like for my liking.
He blue, though.
He's blue.
There's Chikorita.
Oh, I like he's a nugget with a leaf.
And we got Cyndaquil.
Are they all functionally gonna offer you the same amount of,
No. But I will still let you choose. I'm not going to influence your choice.
You won't veto whatever I pick.
Right. Which means we could end up ditching them in the future.
Well, I'm not really familiar with any of these. Well, I don't think I want Totodile. I kind of like the little leaf nugget, but I also kind of like this little guy. This, like, what is he? Kiwi, kind of? That's a burb.
No, it's not a burb. It's, like a, I think it's supposed to be like a hedgehog kind of thing. Or like a porcupine.
Oh, no. He's like Sonic. No, we gotta go with the plant.
We're going with Chikorita?
No Sonic. No Sankeys. Yes, we'll go with Chikorita. I hope I picked well.
You chose wrong.
Oh. Why? What's wrong with Chikorita?
It's just not good.
Alright, well, this is gonna be a fun series of streams then.
Alright, what are we naming this fucking piece of shit?
Look, you could have told me, pick NyQuil, he's better.
I wasn't going to try to influence you.
Fine. We will. I noticed we have more letters now. Can
it's still 10.
Oh, okay. We'll call it piece of shit.
Piece?
I think that'll fit, right?
Almost. Piece of shit. How's that?
Perfect. Piece of shit.
Yes. Oh, its overworld sprite looks goofy as fuck.
Oh, it looks like a little like mop head.
Alright, so we gotta go meet Mr. Pokemon north of Cherry Grove.
Will you be mad if I say that I don't regret this decision?
Oh no, of course not.
My Pokemon's a piece of shit!
Oh, there's that Meryl again.
They're stalking us.
Hi, Ethan.
Ethan!
Yeah, Chikorita is cute. Even though it sucks. You'd think I should show my mom, but I think my mom's a bitch.
Your mom's not a bitch.
In game. Your Pokemon has a flower petal on its face.
I think your mom is neat.
Yeah, let's go talk to her. Hell yeah, it's cute. It's also gonna suck.
Remember when your mom and your stepdad took us to that, like, bar where they had Phil Anselmo, as we called
Yeah.
him, performing? And then she kind of got her, and they got a little drunk, and they were kind of like, "Hey, this guy sucks." Like,
And we were texting each other back and forth, like when they played a ZZ Top song, I sent you ZZ Stop.
Yeah.
Well, I think we had a few really good jokes with that.
I wish I remembered any of them.
Alright, and we're gonna get Professor Elm's number. You know, just an adult giving a young girl his phone number. That's going to be completely normal. Don't worry.
I think, didn't you impromptu play the drums for them too?
Yes.
And then your mom was like, "Holy shit, he's good at drumming!"
Even though I hadn't played in years.
Kind of just transformed into Nana from Nanaland. Oh my god!
Check it out, it's Hoot Hoot.
It's an owl. He's cute.
We don't have
More
balls
like-
yet, so we're just gonna have to beat him up.
More like cute. Oh, and he makes little owl noises.
That's just the generic sound for growl. Yeah, you can tell the sprite art has taken a pretty big leap since Generation 1. This is Generation 4, for the record.
Gen 4? Well, I'm sure Gen 4 has all kinds of good Pokemon and no bad ones.
Well, this is actually a remake of the Generation 2 games, Gold and Silver, so we're going to be seeing a lot more Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon than we are going to see native Gen 4.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay, because I'm sure Gen 2 has no bad Pokemon and only good ones. If you haven't caught onto my joke is that every generation has good and bad Pokemon, and people just pretend that it's not.
Yep.
They just
We
pretend
talk about this every time.
Yes. But it bears repeating.
He identified a piece of shit.
I was about to say, that's a funny message.
Well, I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of funny messages just with the way that we name Pokemon. Yeah, there's a few nice quality of life things, like you actually have like the experience bar that you can see. Goes up after every battle. And not yet, but in a little bit, we'll get the running shoes, which will increase our walking speed significantly.
I like the animation of Chikorita's little feet. It's Yugi's grandpa.
Yeah, see, we're not wearing the running shoes, so we can't keep up with him. He's such a fast old man. And he's just kind of tutorializing some basic ass shit, like, hey, this is a shop, you buy things here. This is a route. You do things there.
This is grass. This is a tree.
This is water.
This is water.
This is the sea, as you can see.
Ah!
This is my house. This is where I skin people alive.
This is my asshole. It's where shit comes out.
And, I think
These are
this
my
might,
lungs.
Like, the screen may flicker out of existence for a moment. Sorry if that happens. Yep, it definitely did on OBS at least, but now I have the running shoes, so I can run. How wonderful.
Running around at the speed of sound.
Oh boy, it's this fucking guy again. And
He's
now we
giving us
have the
money.
map.
Oh, it was a map.
Yes. So now we can look at map. This is the map. This is the Johto region. That's where we started, right there in New Bark Town, and this is where we are in Cherry Grove City. We're gonna have to explore all of this bullshit.
Okay, well, I hope everybody's ready to have an adventure.
We have our running shoes, so it's okay. Oh hey, guess what? It's everyone's favorite fucking rat.
Rattata. You're gonna start me with the owl and then hit me with the Rattata.
Yep, already going downhill with the Pokemon selection, I see.
Well, now we can see it in 3D.
Well, this isn't 3D. This is still 2D sprites. Still
Yeah,
just
but
faking
it's
illusions of depth.
all right. Well, with the illusions of 3D.
And do I have a potion already?
We're not gonna have another sprite situation like with fucking coughing or whatever.
No, I don't think there's anything in this game that looks quite so unhinged. Oh hey, it's your favorite. It's Spoida. And it's a Spoida with a face on its back.
Is that the one that evolves into the like terrifying looking butterfly or whatever?
No, it evolves into a bigger spider. And he has poison sting, so I'm really hoping he doesn't fuck me up with that. Okay, good. And this is one of those games that you don't have to pay close attention to, so whatever nonsense you want to look up.
Hell yeah! I love this game.
Yeah, we don't have to pay attention to anything like politics or, jacking off 4 times a day.
I can talk about whatever I want.
Let's talk about new metal bands.
Let's talk about Killer 7.
That name's pretty goofy, isn't it? What's your favorite part of that game?
Let me think. Let me try to remember everything that happened in that game. I feel like, well, I like the Power Rangers.
The handsome man.
I like the guy with the afro,
Yep, Omega.
the mailman.
His introduction is still my favorite part of that game. What about the Russian roulette scene where you find out how to pick up women with 100% success?
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't really get me very far.
What? You tried internalizing that all women are the same?
I walked up to a woman and I was like, "Hi, lady, do you want to bang?" And then she slapped me in the face and I was like, "Okay, well, all women are the same. So I'll just do something different. I'll do the opposite of that."
So the
I
next
walked
woman
up
you
to the
said, "Hey,
lady.
want to not bang?"
"Want to not bang?" And then she just cried and ran away.
Well,
And I
maybe
was
she
like, "What
was
the
just...
fuck?"
Maybe all women are crazy, that's what he means.
Maybe. You know what? Now that we're playing as girl,
We can say that without being a
we can
sexist,
say
right?
that. Yeah. Well, it's just internalized misogyny if we're
Right.
playing as a girl in a game.
Right, that means we're not a part of the patriarchy, which means we're fine, right?
I don't know. I'm checking the channel's metrics. It says we have 98% women viewers.
That's crazy. That's
Crazy.
cray, man.
It must have been all the Buck Cherry references. Really
Yeah, all the wine
ruined-
moms watch us now.
Yeah, I didn't say what age all the women were. It's all 55-year-old women. They love Pokemon,
And
and they love Buck
Cherry.
Cherry, and they love Honey Pop.
Do they? I didn't know that was a thing.
I don't know, probably not.
I think we're the only ones that care that much about Honey
I don't think
Pop.
anybody likes it. Well, I mean, there's Luca Jim, but
She only played it that one time years ago, you know?
he's kind of the final boss of Wine Moms.
I don't really know enough about her to be able to confirm or deny that. I've only watched the Honey Pop LP, and that was years ago.
No, her thing for the last couple years has been horse mom stuff, where like people draw fan art of her as a horse with like, you know, double G titties. Like, you know, 80% mammos and like with a horse face.
Oh,
Or
have you
whatever,
ever
horse
seen
body.
have you ever seen the musician / performer Horse Girl?
Possibly. That sounds familiar.
Like she's a girl that has a literal horse face.
Cool.
Like, I don't know if it's like a bunch of prosthetics or if it's like a mask or what, but she's just a horse girl. And Ben Shapiro reacted to her and acted like she was going to be the downfall of society, because of course he did.
I want Ben Shapiro to put our streams on his show and talk about how we're the downfall of society.
How so?
'Cause if he did, I'd have a more respectable opinion of him.
Why? Why would that?
Because he would be right.
Well, it's not going to lead to the downfall of society because nobody fucking watches us.
Well, no, you're right. It wouldn't lead to it. It's more.
It's more just a
it is
symptom.
It is proof of it, I guess. It's like, this is proof that it's too late.
Yeah, it's not like we're the ones ruining things. I mean, we are, but you know,
Yeah.
in minor ways.
Ben
What
Shapiro,
do you
want
think,
to come
Chikorita?
on our... Ben Shapiro, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Piece of shit looks like it wants to lead. Unfortunately, that's not in the game's code.
What do you think Ben Shapiro's favorite Pokemon is?
Probably, he probably likes Jinx before they made her purple.
He likes Jinx, but he chooses to only play the games where she's in blackface.
Exactly.
Hold on. What is the worst Pokemon?
Ask Siri.
All right, Reddit. Love Disc.
Love Disc is pretty bad, yeah.
You think Ben Shapiro's favorite Pokemon is Love Disc?
No, because Ben Shapiro is incapable of love.
What about Ledian?
Lenian's not that terrible, I don't think. I mean, it's bad in-game, but its design's almost okay. It's not great by any means, but I don't say it's the worst thing ever.
I'm just going by Reddit. This is what their people are saying are the worst Pokemon. What about Avalugg? Or Avalugg? I don't know how you...
Oh, I think that's like the fucking iceberg Pokemon.
Oh, yeah,
That's kind of a dumb one, yeah.
This one's design is god-awful.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad. Have any... No, I don't have any balls yet. Okay. Professor Elm's calling me. It's a disaster. It's just terrible. Oh, what should I do? Please get back here.
Unknown. You think Ben Shapiro likes unknown?
Probably. I think he probably does. I get Ben Shapiro vibes off of Unknown.
Yeah. We'll say that. We'll go with that. Ben Shapiro. I bet you Ben Shapiro is like, I really like unknown.
It's the entire alphabet plus an interrobang and a question mark. It's not called an exclamation point. It's an interrobang. Did you know?
I like him because I find him sexually appealing. I mean her. I don't know. Ben, come on our stream.
Yeah. Come debate
Join
us.
us. I wanna have a chat with you.
Yeah, I can pretend I'm a college student for you, Ben.
We'll chat about Pokemon. Maybe we could fix Ben Shapiro.
We can fix him.
You think if we brought him on, we could fix him?
What, by just corrupting him with all of my dumb furry shit?
Or do you think, maybe I should rephrase. Do you think we could make him worse? But like in a less societally bad way? Like he'd become a worse, degenerate, but like...
Like, what, we turn him into a furry?
I think we could make him a furry.
I don't think we'd even have to try too hard is the thing. I think he's already, like...
Should I invite him to Anthrocon?
Ooh. You know, I don't even go to those conventions, but if I could go with Ben Shapiro, dude...
Do you think if I like arranged it like it was a debate, like, hey, if all the furry, if you come to Anthrocon, Ben, there's gonna be a whole bunch of college kids there that you can debate, and then he goes and there's furries everywhere,
and he just and he gets a wet ass pussy from it, and he doesn't know what to do.
No, he just kind of like frowns,
straightens his yarmulke.
He clutches it closer to his head because he's scared.
Sweating profusely.
Do you think that if I was able to get Ben Shapiro into Pokemon, that he would get a yarmulke that looks like a Pokeball?
Oh my god.
How do you like my new hat?
Alright, we're meeting our rival. We got a Pokemon from the lab. It's too good for a wimp like me. Well, it's a Chikorita, so that's a hell of an insult, buddy. Yeah, you got a Cyndaquil, I already know. That's how type advantages work, fuckface.
I can't believe it's taken us this long to insert Ben Shapiro into one of our video games.
I'm surprised we haven't... Have we never mentioned him before, really?
We've probably mentioned him before. But like, come on. Ben Shapiro shows up in Silent Hill.
What's he afraid of, other than wet-ass pussies?
What if he tried? Well, I mean, that would be a perfect place for him to show up. He just tries to debate all
He's just surrounded by titties and vaginas and whatnot. No, what do I do?
This is inappropriate. He tries to debate all
I'm sorry, P-words.
Eddie, you should not be having pizza if you just threw up. That's not good for your digestion. You're gonna throw up again.
You just got logicked. Alright, we got poison powder. Hell yeah. We defeated Passerby Boy.
Excuse me, what? You cannot be my wife. My wife cannot be in Silent Hill because she's in my trunk. I have it right here. Obviously.
Then James is like, hey, James.
Oh my, no, you're right, because Ben Shapiro would not be the James, but he would encounter the James, and he would tell him, all right, your wife cannot possibly be here because she's in your trunk. Obviously, you strangled her to death, obviously.
Haven't you ever even committed murder before? Like, he would try to debate Pyramid Head. And eventually Pyramid Head would, like, it would have the exact same
Pyramid
result
Head.
as the end of Silent Hill 2, only Pyramid Head would just be like, shut up! And impale himself on the spear.
Yeah, I was about to say Pyramid Head like seppuku's himself with the great knife.
Or the policeman doesn't trust me.
He probably shouldn't.
But here comes Ethan, and he's like, hold on, the girl is innocent.
Oh,
There was a red-haired boy earlier looking into the building,
always blaming the Irish.
and we battled a boy like that. We did happen to get his name. It was... What was his name, Oob?
Skater boy.
We do not have that many characters. We only have 7.
Yeah, you can't. If you say
Oh, wait, yeah,
eight,
you're right, you're right.
8 with an 8.
I was thinking about the space for some reason. We can just work around that. Where's K? There.
K, just K8.
Yeah, I got it. Skater boy.
I guess we could have called him Ben Shapiro, but
I don't know how we would have fit that in there.
Ben, instead of Ben, it's Ben Shapiro.
I want to get in a conversation with him just so I can call him Benny Boy the whole time. I feel like that would really piss him off.
I would have. No, you know what I would do is every time he asked a question, I would just say why. Why? Why? But why?
Okay, but
why?
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 Because I'm evil. That's why.
Yeah, it just goes like the fucking little Karibos. Or it's like that that guy who beat Ambition, or not Ambition, fucking Ambition.
Facade.
It'd be like that, yeah, that guy who beat Facade by just saying yeah or whatever, just saying yes the whole time.
All right, and he's going to show us how to catch Pokemon. Even though I've already played these games before, I know it's not that hard to catch a fucking rat.
Why would you want to catch a rat?
So you can mount it or stuff it and mount it on your wall.
Well, it wouldn't be much of a mount. The rats aren't that big, unless they're from New York.
And we can catch one to find out how big it is. They'll say in the Pokedex entry. I'm not doing this. This is all automated, by the way. This is Ethan doing all of this.
I'm gonna say, that seems like a waste of a Pokeball.
Congratulations, you caught a stupid, shitty rat. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Can we at least get to name it?
No, it's not ours.
Oh, well.
It was just showing us how to catch it. And he gives us Pokeballs. Thank you. Now we can catch our own stupid, shitty rat.
Your balls.
Thank you for letting me touch them.
Thank you for letting me put them in my bag.
Alright, this Hoot Hoot is going to be our first capture.
I was
Go,
gonna
piece of
say,
shit.
we can catch this guy, because he's a cool guy.
It's actually a girl. You can tell by the little female symbol next to her level.
Oh! This cool lady.
Alright, let's throw some balls at her. I'm a girl, it's okay. Hooray! We caught an owl girl. Alright, Hoot Hoot always stands on one foot. It changes feet so fast, the movement can rarely be seen. You got a name for her?
Well, I love her. Who's a woman we love?
I don't know. I don't like women.
We like women. We'll call her Lady Gaga.
Okay, she's a cool woman.
I know. I was like, I know you like at least one woman in this world.
Hey, our next Pokemon will be Brittany, bitch. I won't be able to fit that in there.
I think that Hoot Hoot has more Gaga vibes anyway. She's
Alright, let's get to the next town just so we can heal her up.
We'll do Brittany bitch if we capture Fender from robots.
Oh, another Hoot Hoot. We don't need her. We already have a higher level one. And I don't even need to beat it up. Not gonna be experience be worth the time, really.
I mean, we've been streaming for 20 minutes. We've already made 2 jokes about how we don't like women. I think this is heading in a bad direction. Only 40 minutes. I mean,
Don't misrepresent us as some sort of like crazy raving misogynist or something.
Like disparaging women every 20 minutes instead
Right.
of every 10 minutes. I mean, come on. Listen, okay? We're playing as a girl, so
So it's all okay.
it's ironic.
Rita looks so goofy in the overworld. I know I said that, but seriously.
It's kind of a goofy looking Pokemon.
Yeah, why'd you pick it?
Because it's cute.
I'm gonna buy... Yeah, I'll buy 10 balls. This one of the games? Yep, they do give you a Premier Ball if you buy 10 in this one. Groovy. That's just a free Pokeball. It's got a slightly different design than the normal ones. Whoops. I want to go into my bag. Yeah, see? Just a slightly different look. You can actually see them when you send your Pokemon out. Just a nice little detail.
A Premier Ball.
Or maybe, I guess, Premier. Not Premier.
We got another owl.
Yeah, we don't need to catch this one. So many female Hoot Hoots. I think they're one of those Pokemon that has like a 50-50 split. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's switch Lady Gaga in front so she can maybe get some experience. Oh hey, a rat. We can just beat that
Kills
up.
our rat. Kills our rat. Oh, look at it.
Yeah, she jumps around a little bit.
Her little tail.
Yep. That's another thing I like about these games in particular, is that your Pokemon have an animation when you send them out. Not every Pokemon game before these has that. I think Emerald was the one where they started doing that for all of them. They also had something similar going on in Crystal, if I remember correctly, but then they didn't do that in Ruby Sapphire for whatever reason. Pokemon's strange. And let's heal up Lady Gaga. Because I don't want her to faint or anything. Oh yeah, I think the running shoes make you more, like if you're running, you're more likely to run into wild Pokemon. Which isn't the most significant thing ever, really, but it is a thing.
That's fine, we can kill more Rattata.
Yeah, exactly.
Lady Gaga used a gun and shot it.
She slayed.
She slayed.
Didn't she have, like, a machine gun at the end of the Bad Romance video or something?
I don't know. That sounds like something that would have happened in the telephone video.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at the end of the Bad Romance video, she's, like, laying on a bed, smoking a cigarette, shooting off, like, a Uzi or something. That seems to feel familiar. Basically, she was slaying.
I don't know.
Pokemon can use his moves as long as it still has PP. Have to always watch the PP. Alright, and let's go for our first trainer battle aside from our rival. And he's calling us weak. Wonderful.
You're gonna pay for that, you little twink.
Here he is, the classic youngster Joey. And his single level 4 Rattata.
Oh, we're so weak. Youngster Joey has a purple rat.
I mean, purple is nice. I will give him that.
For my first attack, I shall unleash Chuck E. Cheese.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Charles Entertainment Rattata.
There we go. My stupid owl killed your stupid rat.
Imagining some kind of a cursed Pokemon children's themed entertainment, like robotic
That I,
restaurant where they have animatronic Pokemon.
Should we give Joey our number?
No, fuck him. What, he's gonna show up with a fucking rat? He'll show up, he'll throw a Magikarp out there and just flop around and die him.
Basically, he'll call you up and he'll tell you about his goddamn rat, and every once in a while you'll be able to go back and rematch his goddamn rat.
Wow, I'm sure glad I really hope you would have vetoed me if I said yes.
No, I would have given him my number.
No, well, we're not doing.
And I think I should probably switch out to piece of shit so Lady Gaga doesn't die.
Youngster Joey.
Youngster Noe.
More like Youngster Blowy, because he fucking blows. Got him.
Youngster,
Got him!
Youngster Slowy. Youngster, go to the polls.
I hope everybody enjoyed the stream.
Oh my god, there's some ad that I've been seeing on YouTube whenever I'm watching on my phone where it's like, go on, like, it has like this screenshot of a fake tweet or whatever that's like, go off Liberty Mutual, and a woman's like, oh, I don't like that, you should go on Liberty Mutual and save money, and it's like, it's super Pokemon Go to the Polls vibes. I hate that ad.
We've made 2 jokes about how we don't like women, and now we're making fun of Hillary Clinton.
And that's okay. That was, what, 8 years ago? We can make fun of Pokemon Go
You're
to
making
the
an
polls.
8-year-old, 9-year-old almost.
Besides, Hillary Clinton does not represent women. I think I'm confident in saying that, despite only playing one in the game myself.
We should name our next Pokemon Hillary.
No, we're not doing that. Instead of a bug Pokemon, I found a trainer. They're very similar. I am just like a bug Pokemon. Hey, it's done!
Happy!
Alright, we're gonna tackle it to death, as we've been doing with basically everything so far.
Cater pie!
Isn't that what we called it in the last one?
Probably. I don't make original jokes. I make bad jokes, then I forget I made them, and then I repeat them.
Yes, because they were just so funny.
That's my formula.
And I just get high and ramble. I got a really good dynamic here. I like Caterpie's cry.
Beep boop.
Oops, I didn't want to switch. I know we've said before that the music is usually like the best part of a Pokemon game, but this string sound font is doing it for me.
That's cool.
Like this whole orchestral kind of sound that they got going on for the battle theme, I'm loving it.
I think I like the music in Red more, but this is fun.
Yeah, we'll see if we can notice any instrumental motifs in this soundtrack, because everyone knows the trumpets in Gen 3. Which, to be fair, it's a great trumpet sample in those games. Like, the Game Boy, like, it just works so well with the Game Boy sound chip, I think. Oh, hello, Mother. Alright, yeah, go ahead, save my money. Save your money, save your money. Lionel Coin Bank, Lionel Coin Bank.
Ah.
Clearly you've never seen that commercial, so you don't have that burned into your brain. You should consider yourself lucky.
Sure, yeah.
Alright, that's Dark Cave. It's
That's
dark.
fucking annoying.
Let's go into the Dork Cave.
Dork. Okay. Hey, are there gonna be Diglets in here?
Look how dork this is.
Will there be Diglets?
I don't think so. Not
Oh.
here, at least. There is Geodude.
Oh, hey, your sprite looks way better in this game.
Still not amazing.
Well, it could only have gone up.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm just gonna put him to sleep and then throw some balls at him. I don't remember if Geodude is any decent in this game or not. So let's find out together, why don't we? He slept. Either way, I know he'll at least be useful against the first two gyms, so... If you'd like to start guessing what types of gyms we'll run into, start throwing your guesses out there. Alright, let's see what the Pokedex says about Geodude. Most people may not notice, but a closer look should reveal that there are many Geodude around. Wow, what a terrible description. Thank you. And of course we're naming him. What do we name him?
We will call him A Testicle.
A. Oops. A. Oops. Why do I
think
keep
that
doing
was
that? A. Testicle. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Because that is what he is.
because that is what he is.
If he wasn't, then why would we say he is?
Yeah, checkmate.
Oh,
Atheist.
hey, Zubat.
Oh my fucking god.
You know we gotta
Alright.
catch a bat.
If you say so.
And it is a girl
I've-
bat.
I have trauma from these fuckers.
The good thing about this game is we can actually access Zubat's final evolution, Crobat.
Wow!
Zubat is actually kind of worth using, and there is a crow that's worth using as well.
Wow!
I think I've shown you the crow Pokemon.
I believe you have, yes.
I quite like it. Yeah, let's catch a Zubat. Why not? I might actually end up using it. May or may not. Because I'm sorry to say, I don't know if we're keeping Lady Gaga in the party.
Oh no!
Hoot Hoot is not the greatest Pokemon, specifically its evolution. While flying, it constantly emits ultrasonic waves from its mouth to check its surroundings. And what do we name her?
Sonic noises.
You're too slow.
Oh god. Yeah, we'll call it Amy Rose.
Who was the princess in Sonic 06?
We're not calling it her. We are not referencing that. We're gonna call it Amy Rose.
Aww. Now people are going to watch this and think that I'm a Sonic fan. We can't have that. I say as I press the OK button.
I was gonna say, is there a way to like make a hammer out of the emojis or something? But
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Keep hearing fireworks outside. I wonder why. Oh hey, it's a dude of the Geo variety. I'm just exploring the end of this cave really quick, and then I'm probably just gonna leave immediately. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Not this wild encounter. That item ball that was up there. And you might just be able to tell, like, the, things just kind of work a little bit faster than they do in Gen 1. Like, the game just kind of is a little bit smoother to play. It's very nice. Oh, honey, I want to party looking for Pokemon. My feet hurt and I'm sleepy. If I were a wild Pokemon, I'd be easy to catch. Let's see what Hoot Hoot thinks about this. Oh, she's holding something. Sure. Oh, she's not happy about that. Seems just too important to let go. I think you have to have a high friendship with the Pokemon for them to give you an item if they find one. Because, HardGold and Soul Silver is kind of interesting in that this is the only game in the series, at least until relatively recently, where, like, your Pokemon follows you outside of their Pokeball. You'd think that, well, there was also Pokemon Yellow, where, like, specifically your Pikachu will do that, but, like, HardGold, Soul Silver do that for every Pokemon. Or at least, you know, the first Pokemon in your party. It's not the most consequential thing ever when it comes to gameplay, but it's one of those cute little flavor things that I just love that they did, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things that just makes so much fucking sense for Pokemon. Like, yeah, why wouldn't I want my Pokemon to follow me around and be able to interact with it in the overworld and whatever? They did kind of a similar concept in Generation 6 onwards with a Pokemon of Me, where you can, like, pet your Pokemon and feed them and whatnot. Oh, hey, it's good old Weedle. Weedle, 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 Weedle.
This is, you said it was Heart and Gold?
HardGold.
Oh, okay.
What are you looking up?
What am I looking? No, I wasn't looking at anything. I just was like, the fact that it was called this kind of reminded me. What was the Baroness album where?
Oh, Gold and Gray?
Gold and Gray, yeah, because it was like they wouldn't, instead of just calling it Orange,
mm-hmm.
like all their albums before that had been colors.
Yeah.
And instead of just calling it Orange, they were like Gold and Gray. It's like, it's fucking orange.
Yeah, the album cover is straight up, like, it's got a little gold in it, but it's mostly orange.
Like, call it orange. You still have primary colors you can use, Baroness.
Well, that's not a primary color, that's a secondary color.
Or whatever, you have colors from the rainbow.
They've already used all the primary colors, red, yellow, blue.
And they did purple.
Yep, and they've had green.
They did green.
And like, apparently they're done with colors now, from what I've heard.
Well, that's fucking gay. They should go back to colors.
Well, what other colors could they do? Like, they could obviously have, like, a white album and a black album, but... I feel like those are already kind of, taken in the public consciousness, you know? Like, the Beatles have their white album, Metallica has the black album.
They could do fuchsia. They could do brown.
Yeah, just steal colors from Pokemon. They could do vermilion. They could do cerulean.
Do chartreuse.
Let's see, what are some other towns in Gen 1? Cinnabar, is that a color?
I don't know. But let me think. So they did red, blue, yellow. They did purple. They did green. They pussied out on orange. I guess it would be too funny if they did pink.
I mean, Boris has an album called Pink.
Well, there you go. And just do pink, Baroness. Do your pink album. Have Nicki Minaj guest on it.
Oh, yeah, she had like a Pink Friday and Pink Season. That's right.
Oh, yeah, have Pink Guy show up.
Oh, wait, no, Pink Season was Pink Guy. That's right. I legitimately confused that for a Nicki album for a second.
But no, it's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. So you can have Nicki Minaj and Pink Guy guest on it. Could you imagine some kind of a sludge riff and then he just shows up and he's like, I have a small dick! I have a small dick!
I was just imagining Nicki doing one of her, like, green screen guest verses. Like, you know, how she's, too good to show up for the music videos whenever she does a guest verse.
I understood the reference. Yeah, like Nicki Minaj doesn't even know what's going on a sludge album. She's just, like, rapping about how fat her ass is. And then it's just like, bong, 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 bong.
All right,
and then
Weedle.
And then Pink Guy is like, Nickelodeon girls!
Oh my, is that how you feel about me? Yeah, all right, Weedle, that's what I think about you. How do I think about the way you were so exciting and fun? Let's see.
Chlorophyll.
Bug Beauty.
Yeah, do a Pink album, Baroness. I know you're listening.
Yeah, little known fact, John Baisley is subscribed to me on OnlyFans.
Do a brown album. Do a poo-poo album.
Doesn't Ween have a brown album?
Probably.
Because I know the term brown is a thing in Ween's fan base.
Of course it is.
Wait, what are you offering for a trade? Bellsprout for Onyx? That's a terrible deal. I mean, I know Onyx, but seriously.
The Onyx
Haha,
is
funny
here.
back to fuck up.
Wait, when did we catch an Onyx?
No, that guy was offering to trade us a Bellsprout, or an Onyx for a Bellsprout.
Oh. When did we get a Bellsprout?
We didn't.
Oh, so we'd have to go get one and then give it.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, whoa,
I don't know what happened there. I guess my DS glitched out a little bit.
Well, speaking of Bellsprouts.
Yeah, this is the Bellsprout Tower.
Welcome to Dick Suck Tower.
I wonder what happens there. Let's switch Amy Rose up front. I like how we just have a testicle at our party.
Yeah, we do.
Alright, we got Sage and Nico. I like that Bellsprout sprite, that's cute.
I don't, that looks bad.
Well, maybe you look bad. I don't know, I think the little legs are funny. that's useless. Alright, we're gonna have to switch in.
I don't know, man.
Rosa.
Bellsprout is an aggressively questionable design.
It's just supposed to look like a pitcher plant.
I know, but also,
What's wrong with that?
I don't like that it's fleshy, like it's like pink
What, the
or
lips?
whatever. It's like a fleshy pink. No, it's face. It looks like it's got human
its
flesh.
face isn't pink. It's like a peachish color.
I don't like it. Whatever it is. How can it? The roots. Those roots can't be functional as legs. They're too small. It couldn't.
That's why it's
itself.
cute.
It could not support itself.
What, do you think it should have just, like... Do you think the Bellsprout should have thick thighs?
I think it should not exist. I think we should kill all of them.
That's not very nice. I mean, we are fighting in the Sprout Tower, so...
I think you should trade one for Onyx.
I mean, I can't catch this one because this is a trainer battle, but if you think I should, I will. We won't be able to name the Onyx.
No, don't worry about it. If we can't name the Onyx, then there's no point. It wouldn't even be worth it for a joke.
If we catch one in the wild, though, back to fuck up is exactly 10 letters.
Yeah. Oh, you mean an Onyx? Yeah, I mean, sure. We could. Although we've done that already. We've named an Onyx back to fuck up, so...
Oh, we did? I forgot that one, apparently.
Part of me thinks we should just do a different name if we do that.
Black Vagina Finder?
Yeah, I'm sure that'll fit in 10 letters, yeah.
The song about bridges?
Yeah, sure, yeah, go for it. Hey, your channel, whatever.
Oh, wait, I don't think I could fit that in there, damn.
You could get creative. I wonder which word we could shorten.
Bridges.
Actually, somehow we made the first word longer.
You threw in an extra G.
I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Remember to like and subscribe, hit that bell. We've made 2 jokes about how women are inferior, 1 Hillary Clinton joke, 1 whatever you want to call that, what just happened. Oh boy, I don't know about this one.
You're the one who wanted to play Pokemon again.
Yeah, obviously when I said we were gonna play Pokemon, this is the type of content I was expecting.
Oh, hey, it's a Ghastly. Should we catch it?
Sure, why not?
Do you have a name for him?
I'll come up with something. It's a boy, it's a male Ghastly.
Yep. You bish. Oh, you bish. The ball can only wiggle up to 3 times. Successful catch will be 3 wiggles, and then a crit. Oh no, he licking me. You licky boy.
I don't want to see that fan art.
Now that he licks, are you sure we still want to catch him?
Well, I mean, he's tough. You'd think maybe that would make him effective in battle.
The problem is we wouldn't be able to access its final evolution because I can't trade.
That's
Actually,
up to
yeah,
you.
there's
I mean,
not really much point in catching it now that I think about
if
it.
you don't want to stop wasting Pokeballs trying to catch it.
Well, I'm in a bit of a situation now. Yeah, Amy is already asleep. You're not doing much of anything, buddy. There we go. Do I have an awakening on hand? No, I don't. Let's just heal up Amy Rose.
Did we waste all our Pokeballs on him?
No, I've still got more.
Alright, I just want you to know, just so you know what you gave up by deciding not to capture him. I was gonna name the Ghastly Rick Ghastly.
Ah, that's a good one.
That was the name I had planned. It was not meant to be, though.
I don't know if you could hear that firework through my microphone. Sorry if you could.
I could. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yeah, I had to open up my window because it's a little warm in here.
Are there any What if there's a Pokemon that was just a firework?
What if there was a Pokemon that was just America? Oh wait, there is. It's Braviary.
You had wait, what?
There's a Pokemon that's like an eagle that's in America color scheme.
Are you fucking serious? What's it called?
Braviary.
Braviary?
Yes, Braviary. That's from Generation 5.
Great.
Thing is, it's really not even that bad of a design.
No, it's not. This is not as bad as I thought it would be. Is it like a useful Pokemon?
I have no clue, actually. I've never tried using one. I don't have that much love for America.
It's the 4th of July. No, you can't say that. It's illegal. I'm just kidding. Not yet.
Yeah, give it time.
But if there was a Pokemon that was just a firework, do you think that it would be like super effective against dog Pokemon?
Yeah, my mom's dog wasn't very happy about the fireworks earlier.
Like every time you use it against a dog-like Pokemon, the dog-like Pokemon just like runs under the stairs.
Yeah, Poochyena is just like
Poochyena.
terrified. Oh my god, I'm imagining Houndoom, which is like a hellhound type thing, just being completely incapacitated by a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, like I mean, look, I would not put it past Game Freak to make a fucking vacuum Pokemon.
When is the brave little toaster gonna become a Pokemon?
Yeah, when's Lampy gonna show up in the fucking...
I don't remember anything about that
Pokemon.
movie. The only thing that I remember was finding that junkyard scene absolutely horrifying as a kid.
I am told from people who watched that movie as a kid that scene was very upsetting.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that.
I know that's a thing. I never watched that movie because it was called The Brave Little Toaster.
I remember it being a lot better than you would expect from a movie called The Brave Little Toaster.
My mushy little 5-year-old brain that watched all kinds of horrible movies and stuff saw Brave Little Toaster, and I don't know.
Like everyone that I've seen talk about that movie, like, you know, years after the fact, speaks pretty fondly of it. So I guess it was a good movie. Again, I don't really remember shit about it.
I know that there's a sequel where they go to Mars.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's called The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars.
You think everybody who made those movies, you think they just were smoking crack?
Nah, that wasn't crack. This was psychedelics, 100%. Yo, oh my god, my toaster's telling me about these crazy adventures that it went on.
Okay, maybe drugs weren't involved. It's possible they were all serial killers. My lamp is talking to me. the lamp. It's telling me to kill my neighbors.
I mean, if you're gonna make fun of that, we also gotta make fun of Beauty and the Beast for the same thing, you know?
I mean, I'm happy to do that, sure.
Oh my god, this candle's horny.
My god, that candle really wants to fuck that mop.
Also, isn't that, like, super dangerous? Like, wouldn't he catch the mop on fire?
Or what, is it like a feather duster? I guess it's not better.
Whatever it is, like, he's gonna catch the damn thing on fire.
You think Lumiere's dick is a candle? Do you think when he pulls his dick out, it's like a lit candle?
Like, it's just a small... No, it's another sentient candle. Like, it's just a smaller version of himself. It's his little Lumiere.
You think all of the inanimate objects, they have, like, their own sentient dicks? Like, what is Cogsworth's dick?
Which one's that?
That's the clock guy. Is it like a hand, like a clock hand?
Has to be. No, it reminds me of those bad dragon dildos where, like, the shape of the dildo is a dragon head. And it's
I'm aware.
It's like, what, this doesn't even make sense. What is, I mean, I guess I understand the fetish that this is supposed to cater to, but is this really popular enough to warrant this being a production product?
You know, I guess the real question is the feather duster. What is the feather dust pussy like?
Feather dust pussy?
What is the dust pussy?
Probably dusty.
What's going on in there? I'm assuming. Well, maybe I shouldn't assume, but like, the beast
make
stick.
Assumptions about feather dust pussy.
The beast stick. That's got to be all over. Whatever the furry site there.
I've never specifically looked up the beast.
But like that has to be. There's probably a million results.
Let me just pull up my
pause.
phone really quick. See
Pause.
see just the number of results. Just E.
E. Yes.
Pardon me while I play the game one-handed.
Yeah, that's why
my
it's
phone's in
one-handed.
the other hand.
Because you're searching, yeah.
Beast. Beast parentheses Disney.
Yeah, don't
many
give me
results?
Beast from the X-Men.
Around 680 results.
Now,
Or actually, let me narrow the search because you're specifically talking about his dick. So let's add penis to the search.
679.
Around 450.
And what did they come up with?
Well, I mean, the thing is, with furry art, it kind of just depends on the artist. Like, some artists like drawing everything with a knot. Some artists like drawing everything with, like, a humanoid dick. Some people like drawing these weird, disgusting hyper dicks for everything. It really just runs the gamut.
So they're not really actually trying to understand the beast's anatomy. It's
Right,
just
there's no canon interpretation of different characters' dicks in this fandom. It's kind of just, you know...
That's not... whatever, fine.
There's a dick for whatever you're into, usually.
Do you think... What kind of, like... So the genie from Aladdin, like, do they give him a human? Like, do they default to humanoid dick when they're drawing it? Because I'm assuming.
Well, I mean, he's not really a furry.
I guess you're right. I guess that wouldn't really count as a furry.
I've never thought of like genies and jinn as furries.
No, you're right. I guess you just have to look that up on 34.
Yeah, he's. I mean, I'm sure there would be art of him on like E6, but. That's probably not where you're going to find the bulk of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they'd probably just give him a normal humanoid dick, which is very boring. But it's probably blue.
Well, yeah, of course, because all of him is blue. Would you fuck a blue person?
Robin Williams would be proud. You think if someone sent Robin Williams Rule 34 of the genie, he would respect it?
I wonder if there's any Rule 34 of Zerodle.
Well.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, that's the blue alien from the music video for Blue by Eiffel 65.
Well, thanks. Good. We could have just let it. We could have just.
I had to make sure people knew who Zerodle was. Not everyone's familiar with his given name.
Oh, it's not everyone's familiar with Zerodle.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why.
What are we talking about?
I don't fucking know. This is a Pokemon stream, man. I never know what we're talking about.
Beauty and the Beast, and we were trying to figure out what kind of dick all the people who've been turned into objects.
Yeah, and then you mentioned the genie and how he has a blue dick, and that led me to think of other blue creatures that would have blue dicks.
I mentioned the Beast, and then you mentioned the genie, and then
you're the one that mentioned the genie. I never brought genies up.
Oh, I know, I did. I own that. I brought up the genie.
You just said that I mentioned him, so I had to set the record straight there.
I'm sorry. I misspoke. That was... Yes. It's a good thing you brought that up, because it's not like someone could go backwards 3 minutes in the fucking stream and find me bringing it up.
In real time.
Yeah, you can.
So I had to correct you now.
You literally could. You literally could just go backwards in the stream and then.
Well,
hit
you're
the
not
like
going
button,
to.
Well, I'm not, because I'm not on YouTube right now.
Yeah, because you don't watch our chat.
No, I don't.
Let's get rid of Foresight, because Foresight is always useless.
I'm a mod, by the way.
No, you're not.
I'm not? Am I just a mod on Kavo's channel?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah, I've specifically never made you a mod on this stream.
Like, because you knew I would abuse it.
Yeah.
Start banning everyone for...
Yeah, no, I also never made you a mod on Twitch, I don't believe.
I would
Actually, I might have. I don't remember.
I would be a perfectly fine mod.
Yeah, if you didn't notice, screen also glitches out a little bit whenever they use growl.
I mean,
okay. My DS must just be messed up. Don't worry about it.
Ban people for using the banned words like Joker and Gamer and Weezer.
I never banned Joker.
Well, maybe we should have.
Yeah, on my Twitch chat, I specifically had a filter. Oh, damn. Pardon me. I specifically had a filter that made it so if you said the word gamer, the message would not go through.
When I was on, hanging out in Oozworm's community, he used to have like an auto ban it was like a 10-second ban if somebody said Tom Brady in the chat.
I don't even know where it came from, but one of my friends that I used to work with, he and I had a joke where we would I tell you what, I ain't no fucking queer, but fucking Tom Brady's got an awesome cock. I think it was,
That's just 'cause you...
I think it's making fun of someone that he overheard once.
I think you guys I think that you will never say no to a joke at the expense of people from Boston.
I think it's just funny to say Tom Brady with a Boston accent.
Tom Brady.
It's also funny to talk about Blink-182 with a Boston accent.
Oh really?
Yeah, you got Mark Hoppus, you got Tom DeLonge, and Travis Barker. They did all the small things.
That's great.
Thank you. I thought it was. Alright, we're at Sprout Tower. We're at the top. We're gonna fight this dude.
This stream makes me want to walk into the ocean.
It makes you wanna Umi Gary from Siren.
Yeah. It makes me want to be swallowed by some sort of demonic creature.
You want to be bored? What the fuck?
Doesn't that happen at the end? Doesn't some creature? I guess does he breathe fire on them or does he eat them? I can't remember.
I don't remember a creature eating anyone in that game. Well, I mean, they ate the alien, but
Ah. That game's fucking insane.
It still makes more sense at the end of the day than Killer 7 is the funny thing. Like, that's the great thing about Siren to me, is even as insane as that game is, there's still, like, an explanation for damn near everything if you're willing to dig for it. Well, like I said before, we're playing Siren 2 this October.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Sorry, I kind of cut you off. What were you saying?
I was just going to say, I think that's my problem with Killer 7, is that Siren has set such a high bar for, like, the execution of crazy shit.
Sorry, I just kind of clipping my thumbnail there.
And I just wish, like, I understand that part of the charm of Killer 7 is that it's kind of makes no sense, but also, like, I think it would be better if it made a little sense.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I think, Sorry.
Well, the problem is I don't even understand, like, all the, like, okay, Harmon is, like, I don't, like, he's, what, he, like, is sort, like, who's in charge, like, I don't even quite understand everybody's role in the whole, like, dynamic of everything. Like, Harmon is he's, like, asleep or whatever, is comatose, and, like, there's Garcian, obviously, but he was, like, a 13-year-old, or, like, I don't know. I don't, like, in a bizarre way, all the, like, freaky characters, like, Afro Man and Kun Lao and all of them, they all make sense because they're all chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is some sort of implied structure to the actual killers, and it doesn't make sense to me what everybody's doing or, like, how they all came to be or whatever. I don't know.
Some of that is explored a bit more in supplementary material, but some of it also is just incomprehensible.
As haha funny David Cage, basically.
From what I understand, a lot of it is Harmon has the ability to absorb the, like, I guess, for lack of a better term, the spirits of other people, even though that's not really what it is. But, like, there's a story in Hand in Killer 7 where it, describes somebody, telling about how, Harmon had brought Dan's body, after Dan had been killed, to his house, and, like, was able to turn into Dan after that, and it was referred to as, like, multifoliate personality phenomenon or something like that. And basically he had done that to Amir Parkreiner after he had attempted to kill himself after killing the members of Killer 7 in the hotel. Then Amir kind of took over that aspect of Harmon, and there's something going on.
Yeah, see, I think the thing is that Siren manages to be deeply unhinged and, like, completely unpredictable, while still also, I understand who everybody is, I understand what their, position is at any given time in terms of, like, other characters, the monsters, whatever. And that game has, like, 4 million more characters than Killer 7 does. That looks
let
very
this one
good,
throw you for a loop. Dan was the one that put Harmon in the wheelchair in the first place, after he was already a member of Killer 7. Try to wrap your head around that one.
Yeah, no, Killer 7 just, like, there's, like, there's too much story with too little explanation.
I think the way Yahtzee described it is like, it's like a fever dream about an action movie where all of the scenes that explained things were cut out. And I think that's a pretty way to describe it.
Yes, that is basically it. And I understand that is, like, part of the appeal. And I guess it's just like, to me, it's
just not the most satisfying thing ever for you.
It's a 3.5 star instead of a 5 star. Siren is a 5 star.
Siren is just one of the most, like, impressively constructed games I've seen, and just in terms of, like, how everything was planned out and how, like, it executed on its design. Like, it's just so mind-blowing to me that that game even exists.
You know, I mean, you know, we've played plenty of games on this channel that don't make a ton of sense. Panzer Dragoon doesn't make any fucking sense.
I don't know, I think I get that game. Like, I obviously don't get every little bit of it because I'm not, like, a savant on the lore of the series, but I think I understand that game well enough.
It's Crayman.
Yeah, stop calling me Crayman. I'm not Crayman.
It's just like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, that's what that game's about.
Our second pink guy reference during the stream so far.
I promise you, as soon as we finish this gym, we are done with this stream.
Oh, really? How long? I didn't realize we've been going this long. Or are we just?
We're an hour and a half in.
That's great. Well, time flies when you're having fun.
And talking about fucking whatever.
Crayman, stop calling me Crayman.
I'm not Crayman. I just like
I just have a chair.
Engine.
I just have a chair with guns, man.
I mean, wouldn't you have a chair gun if that was an option available to you?
Maybe? I don't... Yeah,
like, if you're buying your stupid evil villain chair, and the guy selling it to you is like, hey, for an extra $150, you can add a gun to it, wouldn't you be like, hell yeah, brother?
I mean, in my personal life, have never really felt the need to own any kind of a gun, because I don't really live with the fear of crime that most people seem to. But
What, you don't think you're going to be the vigilante that stops the bad guy?
Well, it's like, you know... What is... I guess if they broke in, they might take the TV? I don't know.
Yeah, and that gives you license to take their fucking life.
Oh, like, TVs aren't...
In fact, that doesn't even mean
know.
you have license to do it. That means you should do it. For the good of mankind, actually.
I just don't... I mean, you know, now I guess we're getting into a philosophical argument about, like, you know... I guess I just am not, like... I am not worried about, getting my shit busted in, I guess. I don't know. Like, I guess if they did, they would just take some shit, but, like, I'm not really worried about it.
What if they poop on your bed while you're sleeping?
That would be very, very wacky.
Wouldn't be very nice, I'll tell you that much.
But I guess if I was the supreme leader of an authoritarian empire in a world with, you know, people who ride around on dragons and fire laser beams, I might have more of a motivation to own some kind of a form of self-defense, i.e. chair gun.
You're not the one that has a dragon. You just got an entire empire. When you got an empire, you gotta be able to back yourself up with a chair gun, is all I'm saying.
I guess my thing is, everything I own that is worth money is probably too heavy for someone to just point a gun at and lug out.
The only thing that I have that's of any value is my butt, and ain't nobody taking that.
Like, I have a lot of worthless shit that you could probably just pick up and leave with.
Yeah, not even any of my guitars are worth any money or anything, because I've done so many aftermarket modifications to them.
Well, it's like, yeah, you could take my bass. You're gonna take the amp with it?
Yeah, that cheap little
That's
PV
not gonna
thingy.
be so simple.
It's also not a very expensive instrument. They might be a little disappointed when they look up how much it's worth.
Yeah, no, it's not an especially, I don't actually remember what I paid for it, but I'm sure it's not worth that much. At least on resale.
It is a decently playing bass, though. That's what, the Tom Araya signature model or something?
No, I don't know. It's some kind of LTD. You know, it's probably like $400, but they wouldn't be able to sell it for that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like, I do have a Gibson guitar, but number one, it's like the cheapest Gibson model from that year. It was like the Les Paul Faded T, I think is what it's called. I don't remember what year it is, but it also has, it's also had pickup replacements, which means and complete electronic replacement, which means it's worth basically nothing now. Even though the electronics and pickups are, in my opinion, better than the original Gibson electronics and pickups, but...
Mine was some Tom Araya signature, but for a signature guitar, it's pretty well made.
Oh yeah, no, I mean signatures aren't necessarily bad. I've got
It's got a...
Scott Ian signature Jackson King D. I quite like that guitar. Aw, this boss theme slaps. That bass line is just funky as fuck.
Oh, and there goes the fireworks in my neighborhood.
Huh. Oh goodness, this Pidgey might take out Lady Gaga immediately. Yeah, he's got me on the ropes right now. That's...
I guess they're not fireworks, they're sparklers, but whatever. It would be real
Same
fucking
thing.
stupid. Real stupid to set off fireworks in this neighborhood because there's trees everywhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine that working in your neighborhood, and that's just a non-starter. Alright, stupid leaf head piece of shit, take out this dumbass bird. Stop kicking sand in my eyes. Did you see that? That kid kicked sand in Cool Cat's face!
That Pidgey kicked sand in piece of shit's face. Dun, 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 dun.
When is it just gonna turn into the Mortal Kombat theme?
This music is so intense.
Let's switch out to a testicle just to have something to switch out to reset, Chikorita stats. He's kind of just fodder to die to Pidgeotto.
They're gonna give him testicular torsion.
Oh no! Oh,
no.
my testicle!
Oh my god. What
He
will
tackled
a
my
testicle do?
testicle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this fight, actually.
Cool.
Because my starter is not a good matchup for this. Yeah, that's one reason that Chikorita is bad. It's specifically, like, a very weak matchup for the first two gyms. Because Grass is weak to flying, and it's also weak to the second gym. Yeah, there we go. Chikorita's down. And,
Alright.
Amy Rose is not going to be able to do much of anything. Because all she has is Supersonic, Astonish, and Leech Life, and Astonish won't be able to even do anything.
Supersonic! Sonic!
Let's see if I can get some stupid confusion hacks. Nope. Oh, this Pidgeotto also heals. How marvelous.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this fight right now. I might have to grind a little bit off stream. I wouldn't have to do that if I chose a different starter, but, you know, Chikorita's kind of ass. But we'll see how this goes. Not calling it over until it's over. Oh god, that was feedback.
What are you hearing the sparklers out there or whatever?
No, I heard the music of the game feeding back. It was quite
Oh.
loud.
Oh no.
Oh, you're still confused. I thought that would have worn off by now. Haha, look, he used Gust. Isn't that hilarious?
It's like a thing that Critical did 12 years ago.
It's the funniest shit I ever seen. Alright, yep,
Yeah,
we
when
lost.
is Game Freak gonna make a Pickle Rick Pokemon?
Hopefully tomorrow.
Isn't that convenient?
Alright, well, we lost to the gym trainer, so I think that's a good place to save our game and leave off for tonight.
Yeah, we're ending on failure.
Yeah, next time, I don't know, if I remember, I'll grind up, oh, it's saving a lot of data, and I don't remember our Geodude's name. Oh yeah, a testicle. Yeah, and maybe before next time, I'll just grind up a testicle to a decent level, so we can kind of have an easier time with Faulkner's gym.
Okay. And if not, we'll just have to do it on stream, I guess.
Sure.
And we'll have to talk about, I don't know, we'll have to talk about French fries or something. We'll come up with something.
Why is French fries the first thing you thought of?
I don't know. You don't like French fries?
I mean, I do. I just don't know why that's on your mind.
It's just on my mind. I was walking around Lawrenceville, the neighborhood here in Pittsburgh. I was walking around Lawrenceville the other day, and I guess they're putting some sort of a French fry restaurant down there on Butler Street.
Interesting.
Place that like specializes in making French fries. Seemed kind of interesting.
Items are too big to recycle. What do you mean they're too big to recycle? Whatever, Windows. Sorry, I'm cleaning out my videos folder.
You can't recycle, only landfills.
I mean, I was going to permanently delete them anyway, but come on, how is this something too big to recycle? That doesn't make sense. Why is Windows so stupid? Okay, yep, that
Yeah.
up so much more space.
You heard it here, folks. Bill Gates hates recycling.
And that's why everybody should switch to Linux. Because Linus Torvalds is probably environmentally conscious. I would take a wild guess.
Bill Gates hates recycling and loves Jeffrey Epstein.
For legal reasons, the Count F stream does not endorse that statement.
Well, you're on Linux now. He'll never know.
I mean, if Bill Gates is watching this stream, which I'm sure he is, I
my
don't
God,
think he'd
Bill
be too
Gates.
happy. I don't want to get sued for liability of slander, is all I'm saying.
I can't believe Mr. Gates, we're such big fans of your work.
Excuse me, Mr. Windows, but I really like your computer.
Yeah, we really love how everything you make sucks and is bad.
You can't even make a right-click menu that isn't fucking broken. I love it. It's amazing. Let's just end the stream there with us trash-talking Windows.